What's up everybody? How's it going? This is a short demo video on how to create a new lead in our CRM application. So follow me. So what we're going to do is we're going to click leads. Go over here and click on new lead. This dialog box will pop up with the information you need to enter into a new lead. Anything in red is required. Anything that's not in red is not. So the follow-up date's important to you. It's going to be the day that you want to physically follow up with this person. So I'm going to go ahead and start entering the information. Dwayne is who the new lead is. Wilson. His division, the division is where the revenue will actually apply. So in this case, it's a national account. So we're going to select national account. Going to add the company name. Right here is the lead information, Hawks Cay Resort. This may come in several forms. In this case, it was an email. It might be a cold call. You would select cold call. In this case, it was a campaign. So we're going to select campaign. If it's a trade show, an event that is sponsored by FSG in some form or fashion, you would select that. If it's a referral through an existing customer, you would select referral. So in this case, it's campaign. So we're going to keep going here. He is the Assistant Director of Engineering. This is a Hawks Cay Resort, is a hotel, it's a hospitality. If it was commercial, specialty retail, or big box, you would select that. In this case, it's hospitality. His email is DwayneWilson@hawkscay.com. I went ahead and had this customer set up so that we could do this demo, but in every case, if you've got it, very important to add the FSG customer number and the site number. If you don't know it, again, this is not in red. You can update that later once you've got the customer set up. His phone number is 305-743-7000. We don't know the extension number. We do know the Avendra account number. If you know it, great. Get it entered. If it is an Avendra account, make sure that you find out what that Avendra number is. You'll be given, if you're a part of the Avendra program, you'll be given the database that has that physical number so you can find it. But we'll keep going. The website we do have, hawkscay.com. LinkedIn, I look, Dwayne Wilson is not on LinkedIn, but if you know the URL for his LinkedIn, it's pretty cool to add that if you need it. Then the description is where you want to keep the notes of this lead and what it pertains to. So let me go ahead and scroll down, and this is his email. So I'll go ahead and correct the spelling here. Interested. So we'll go ahead and correct that. But he's looking for somebody to contact him because he's very interested in our services. Now this would be lighting as a service through the Avendra campaign. So those notes are there. Now we want to add the address. So if you look, it is on this email here. So I'll type it, Duck Key, the state is Florida, and the zip code is 33050. Pretty self-explanatory, pretty easy to enter in a new lead. But here, bear with me, this is the most important part. So when you save it, we need to make sure that you tie the Avendra campaign to this lead. So Dwayne Wilson is our lead. We've saved it. All the information is there. We need to add the campaign. So there at the bottom, you're going to scroll down. A dialog box will open. You want to select just a check mark, just like that. Add that to the lead. So you'll see it will get added. Now the member status is new. And so I want to do two things. So if it's new and it's mine and I want to be calling on it, as in Bobby Graham, the lead owner, then I'm going to go ahead and leave that there. If it's not, I need to update this to who this lead needs to be assigned to. In this case, it's going to be John Kinney. It's in Florida. It's in his backyard. I know that. If you're not sure who the lead is supposed to be assigned to, assign it to your program manager. For Avendra campaign, it will be Bobby Graham. If there are anybody else assigned to the campaign or the program, you would assign it to them. If not, you'll assign it to the sales manager of that region. So you're not going to assign it directly to the salesperson unless you already know, you've contacted them and they're informed of this opportunity. So I'm going to go ahead and select John Kinney in this case, send him a notification. Now we're going to scroll down here to member status. I'm going to go ahead and click edit, and this is going to say assigned. If it needs action, that means it needs action from the program manager. If it's assigned to a lead. If it's waiting, then that means we're waiting on the assignment to be made, and that would be if you assigned it to a sales manager, you would select waiting. Account would be the account needs to be set up. So we'll have another module that explain this in more detail, but go ahead and click assigned. So that's the basic setup of entering a lead, assigning the campaign, and then converting this, or sorry, converting is not the right word, but then changing the lead owner to who needs to be properly assigned to this. Very important. Thanks, guys. Have a good day.